taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut, season off top, you stop breathing.
You want to knock the movies? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You want to knock the movies out that we just finished with the little boxing at the end?
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely. So yeah, like I know, obviously like me and LB, we watch a lot of movies. We watch a lot of violent movies. On top of that, so Netflix had a couple that out currently right now that he was like, yo, like you should check this out, like because he told us to stay away from one movie, The Kitchen, which it's still on my playlist. Because I actually want to see, because I want to see why this nigga's telling me not to watch The Kitchen.
Did you see the thread in the collie, nigga?
Nah, nigga, no, I haven't. See
the thread, bro. Nobody has nothing good to say about that shit, bro. I'm saving you time. Like, there's so much other shit you could have on your list, bro. I know you want to rep the African vibe and see what they doing, but trust me, you'll be angry.
Yeah, and that's the whole reason why I want to check it out, though. But
that's what it never said that shit.
So I want to see, because Netflix has a lot of African movies, and the ones I've watched are tough. But this one's like a little bit more high profile. But I guess I'll get to that at some point. But the other ones that LB was talking about, there's two of them. The first one is 60 Minutes. 60 Minutes is a hell, and I'll say this too, because in comparison to the two movies, the other movie was Badland Hunters. 60 Minutes is pretty much, it's a martial arts flick. Like I said, I think it does a good job of showing everyday usage of it, so to speak. But yeah, let's, because I know we have a specific format. So LB, so with 60 Minutes, what was the best thing about the movie to you?
The pacing.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing about 60 Minutes is the pacing. It never stops. It's always moving. If there's a little conversation, it goes, the dialogue smooth, but it's pacing. Like, the guy is always on the move to complete his mission, to get where he need to go. So he's going really across the city, fighting niggas and just constantly moving. So that's what makes it dope. The pacing, that's what stands out about it. It's never really a dull moment in the movie. If there's a conversation, it's quick and niggas throwing hands. So
yeah, and like I said, I like the application because it wasn't like on some niggas is like super martial artists and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not on some raid shit. It's just normal. Okay, you know how to fight type of deal, right? So yeah, we're gonna use this and just gonna defend ourselves. So I can dig the everyman vibe of the fighting in there, because there were some, even when there was fighting with knives and shit like that, there was some. But yeah, that was my favorite. That was like my favorite part. Yeah, and the pacing, like I said, and shit was like maybe an hour and 28 minutes or some shit like that. It wasn't a long movie, but it was very linear. It went to where it needed to be. There wasn't any kind of drop offs and shit like that. Like, dude has a conflict, action, conflict. It kind of went.
And the premise of the story is not too convoluted. Like, it's not some crazy complex shit. It's simple and meaningful. And
ironically, as we get to number 2, the worst thing about the movie, the story was the thing that was kind of like, of what it was, because it was just too, pretty much, 60 Minutes is pretty much, because it has, I don't want to spoil why it was called 60 Minutes, but the reason behind it, I was just like, really? And then the characters that are kind of associated with why it was 60 Minutes was kind of pissing me off a little bit. It's
but like, that's the charm of the movie, though. Like,
yeah, I get it, my niggas, but it's just like the shit was. I think the shit was pissing me off more than me. It was just like, damn, yo, bitch. That's what I kept on thinking. Like, bitch.
Yeah, I feel. Okay, you know what? It ain't a spoiler to tell the premise of the movie. Like, right. We still recommend this. And shout out to Rob the other shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. I haven't seen any movie in a long fucking time. Damn, like, how y'all live? Like, y'all don't watch no movies? Like, but yo, this joint just 90 minutes. You can knock this out. You enjoy it. It's quick, but basically this MMA fighter, who's a struggling MMA fighter, he's about to get into a match with somebody, but then his bitch of an ex-wife calls up and says, "Hey, it's your daughter's birthday. You need to get here. If you don't get here, and I'm on the other side of Germany, wherever the fuck. If you don't get here, this will be the last time, and I'll do the custody paperwork, whatever, so you lose your daughter's privileges and you'll never see her again. Because I'm a wicked witch of the east, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the gist of the story. So dude, like a real nigga, like a real dad, is like this fucking bitch. And so, you know, he stops what he's doing and it's a race against time to go see his daughter. It's a simple story. Like, that's why I say it's not really a spoiler, but in between him and his daughter is a whole bunch of fuckery, and it's enjoyable and mad exciting.
Violent fuckery. Yeah, that, like, really violent fuckery. You know, so now, obviously, in terms of saying, you know, violent fuckery and whatnot, would you recommend LB?
Yes, I would recommend this. Definitely recommend this. Like Pat said, it's not one of the best as far as, like, you're not going to get some Donnie Yen high-level martial art choreography here.
Right.
I'm going to let y'all know. But you're not getting no bullshit-ass OK Corral Western rolling on the floor fight and shit either.
Right.
You get some real fights. Mm-hmm. Real camera work. The cinematography is dope. Like I said, the pacing, but the fights are good. They're filmed good. They're action-packed. Mm-hmm. Different applicable moves. Nothing crazy. It does have one real good martial art fight in here, though.
Sure does. Yeah.
That, you know, shout out to my R.I.P. Kimbo.
Yeah.
Because that's what reminded me of when I seen the fight, and you'll know when you watch the movie. So.
And what would you give for a score?
I would give it an 8. Like, nothing really. It didn't really have anything bad about it. It was somebody who said, look, we giving you simple shit and we gonna execute on everything simply. And they did. The only thing that makes this movie better is if you had better martial artists, better choreography. And the choreography is not bad. It's above average. It's good for what it is.
Yeah, I call it everyday martial arts.
Yeah, everyday type of fighting, but there's some training, some skill involved. Like, the only way this movie gets better if you just remove the main guy and you get like a Tony Jaa, Donnie Yen type nigga.
Yeah.
And or Michael Jai White or Scott Adkins. Mm-hmm. That's the only way the movie is better because they're better martial artists, so they'll do some crazy shit.
Right.
So yeah, I think an 8's a good. I can't see it being lower than a 7.
No, it's not lower than a 7. Yeah, no. You know, but like I said, it's definitely worth. I mean, like I said, outside of the script, you know, in terms of the dialogue and shit like that, the shit goes. So like I said, it's a very easy movie to watch, and you know, you can turn your brain off, like, and you'll be entertained, like that type of deal.
And it's a quick movie. It's not one of these goddamn Lord of the Ring, the Marvel versus what's his name ass 3 hour fucking movie. Like, you know, it's something you could just, you know, you could chill, blaze up. Like, all right, I want to see something good. Niggas throwing hands, da 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 da. There you go.
Right. So yeah, fully recommend. I recommend it. And like I said, it's on Netflix right now, so it's definitely in the new releases. So you should be able to find it easily. And then the other.
Hold on, what was your score, bro?
No, that shit was an 8, bro. I agree. It was an 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, salute. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, so yeah, though, me and we both recommend that shit. So yeah, definitely check that out.